Melissa, how do you think it's going to go? It feels as though it could break all records.
Absolutely. I mean, I think that already the analyst eMarketer predicts that this event will be up 43% this year over last year and hit almost 10 billion in worldwide sales. A big thing too is the impact to Prime membership that will surpass 50% of the US population, which is huge. So definitely think that it's going to be a big event. Just all the traffic's moving online. People are not shopping as much in store and really being driven to these deals.
This, of course, sadly, COVID has been a storm that for Amazon has been perfect. How are you seeing them evolve in this Prime Day versus another? What sort of moves have they made that pushes the options further? I mean, it's interesting that they're getting into luxury items now, which was always thought of as an area that Amazon just couldn't pierce.
Yeah, I mean, I think that Amazon is well known for, basically getting into everything. I think that the fashion and, high end has always been a little bit of a challenge for Amazon platform. But for example, one of the offers that they have for this Prime Day is around the drop, which is their influencer-led high fashion that creates a sense of urgency to buy within a certain time frame. And so, being able to focus on things like that will definitely help them. But I think this Prime Day is still going to be, primarily their bread and butter around their devices, electronics, toys, and things like that too.
It's been interesting that Amazon have been iterating with advertising, and it's almost been talked of as this other new revenue stream that many people are under realizing the extent that they will be successful. What do you make of that, Melissa?
Absolutely. I mean, that's our business. We're an automation platform for advertising on Amazon. And what we're seeing is that our clients are increasing their advertising spending this week by 3x. Even if they're not participating in Prime Day, they're increasing their budget so they can capture the traffic. And so I think that, this week kind of kicks it off, and we'll see it heading into Q4. So we really predict a lot of advertising revenue coming into Prime Day as well.
What about the competition, though? Because, of course, to keep in line with Amazon's Prime Day, we've seen Best Buy say that they're going to be launching their deals. Target's coming out with its own as well. And these companies are too sort of adopting an advertising model as well. Is everyone going to be converging on the same sort of business model?
I mean, it sure seems like it. And actually, Walmart preempted, as soon as Amazon announced their Prime Day, Walmart came out with their big sales day. I think it started yesterday. So I think that all of these platforms, as soon as Amazon launched theirs, they kind of piled onto it and had their own deals and offers, which makes it hard for the manufacturers too, because it's hard for them to be nimble and be able to have all these deals, especially when supply chains and inventory is so constrained. And so I noticed even today on Walmart, there was some focus on third-party merchant marketplace having deals, and that really helps, being able to spread that across. But to your point about the advertising component, yes, I mean, that is a big focus. A lot of these platforms, retailers are becoming self-service ad platforms and rolling those out just like Amazon, because this advertising revenue really helps their bottom line.
And lastly, geographical footprint here. Of course, we're expecting $1 trillion in US e-commerce sales by 2022. That's what Karen is currently saying. You're looking at how much could be raised from this Prime Day worldwide. Where is being underestimated versus the US? Where could be eclipsing the 50% of Prime memberships that could be coming on tune soon?
I mean, it's a great question. Prime Day, the U.S. kind of leads it. And then, we've seen international countries kind of falling in line after the U.S. But, there's really no telling. It's pretty big opportunity in general.